How is everybody? I got two smokes left. Okay, this is what I just did. I went out and I started a diagram on how the moons are paired up and how they work and the numbers of the moons and a few other things. One of the first things I want to show you is a very funny story. Where is it? It goes like this. One moon. Earth, one moon. 3 Earth, 1 moon. 3 Earth. M is the 13th letter. 1M, 1,000. The moon is 1,000. O, O, O. 1.000. Why? Because it's 1,000 M. The Earth, third planet. 1 moon. 1 plus the 13th letter is 14. The next letter is an O, 15. 3.1415, the number of moons. And to finish it off, O, N. And then the third letter would have to total a 3 over here. So let me see what 3 letter would be. The U is a third letter. The G, the U is a 3. Number 12, L is that. So look, I want to show you something now. Okay, let me add on the third one. When you go moon, like I said, third planet, 1 moon. Add it to M, which is 13 equals 14, 15th letter. 15th letter, 14th letter, and these are 3 letters that can create a 3. One would be a C, and that would be 1/4 moon of Earth. Or it would be a U. You see the 1 moon. Yeah, you can fool around with it. You could call it moon U. You can use it L to use it for that. Why? Because the L is the queen. The U is the creation of 1 and 2. The 3 is the creation. Good luck, the 1 moon. Our beta mother lives on the moon, my friends. The moon is not empty. I just did a thing on Uranus, and it comes out to 22. You know what 22 is? I wasn't going to show you this, but I'll show you part of it. What happens over here, okay, is in the deck of cards, the 2 is all the way at the top, and it's all the way at the top. But when I make this X that I have to make to connect the corners, I don't have to go to the other side in the card on both sides. I have to bring the energy to the center. I have to bring the energy to the bottom basement of the center here, and the other world brings it to the top. So the middle is spread out between both sides, just the way this is spread out between both sides. So when 1 and 3 go down, when 1 and 3 go down, in between it means 2 goes down a level to 5. The in between of what was now on this level is 2, but it goes down to where the level 5 is. So right over here is 5. The same thing from here, which gives you center is man. You see the 2 V's? Oh, when you strike the line in between the V of the energy, it creates the 6 man. And this ends up to be 25, 625, right inside here. These are numbers for Neptune. 31, 6, 8, 4. 31, 6, 8, and 4. I'm not going to start explaining it all. 7 by 12 is 84. 1 and 3 of 6. You see in between 1 and 3 is 2 of 6 of the 7th gate of Delta. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. You are an NUS. You are a new Zen NUS. That's what this word. I'm starting to separate the letters. You see what I do is between U and R are 3 letters. Between R and A there are 17 letters. So you have to, I started reading in between these. And anyways, I didn't tell you anything about Uranus and the rest of the planets. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I'm matching up the moons, how everything is paired together. And again, I come out with, we must be living on Jupiter. There, we cannot live anywhere else. Okay, if we don't live on Jupiter, then maybe we're on Pluto or something. But excuse me, not Jupiter, Saturn. And like I said in the previous cassette, I talked about how the months and how you sing the song of the months actually explain things. Let me explain to you something. The seventh gate, okay, when the seventh gate comes in, it's in the 5th position of the first house. But when you show it on a card, the 3rd level is already the center level. So it becomes the 5th gate, which is the center of the 7th card, but it is really the 2, because the 2 is in between everything. Everything is invaded by the 2. It's 1 everywhere, and in between 1 is 2, because the center owns both sides. So the center of everything will be double as up. You'll be doubled up. You have 1 on the left, 1 on the right. They both want to beat you up. You're in trouble in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? 7th gate. When you get 2 7th gates, you flip them out. You get the 2 7 gates. That's why when you see 2 7, I always say it's beta God. It's because it's her in between dots that she has to create the high and the low, north and south of her world. And in between the 7th gate is the 8th heaven, in which again is the octagon, and in the center of the octagon is 5. The 2 letters say egg. It's happening in 2014. I'm going to come back and explain to you what I did with Uranus and how the planets and the moons come together. And like I said over here, I might be fooling around, but these 3 letters, this one stands for the queen, this one stands for the male and the female, and this one stands for the creation of the male and female. This is the first card of the 2nd level in your counts. In the 1st level, this is the alpha omega letter, because in 2 dice you total 12, and that's the last one. And this one over here totals 21. This doesn't fall until the 3rd world, and this level is in the 1st world, 3rd level world, 2nd world, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, and we are going to leave it at that, because that's a fantastic answer to get back to ABC. My friends, there is something out there. Even if I can never remember after I wake up tomorrow forever and ever, I know many people that not everybody's going to forget. I just might be the only one. Remember, there's something more out there than what you just see in the naked eye. And I know all those who are into taking upon themselves anything to do with spirituality, my friends. The world exists far, far beyond what most normal human beings can actually even gasp to understand. Raphael, on behalf of MrTacpans and whoever his team of angels that are working with him, in the heavens above, from the north, the east, the west, and the south, I thank you. I thank you for the constellation of 7286 and Pegasus. I want to see you come in. I want to see you ride in the storm and straighten out this entire world, so I can do my work and not be scared, coming on here and showing that the reality in life is deeper, that the devil will come and try and devour from us. He will not get to the end. He will not get to the end. You see, in goodness you can get to the end, but in evil it never ends. It's an ongoing world and it never stops. But in good, when it's good forever. It lingers on good. Good doesn't get bad. You don't have to look behind you when good is in the face of you. But when evil is there, evil, it's all around. It spreads your mind. Once there's evil, it's all in your mind. But when there's good, you don't have to think of anything, of just the process of continuing on the goodness from within. Raphael 7286.